Hey, book friends. Welcome to my March TBR. TBR, choosing my books. We're going to do the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. But this month of March is going to be a month of series, reading series. I'm in the middle of, I don't even know, probably 20 series. And I have so many more series that I want to start because I'm starting to read a lot more romance suspense, and I love those. And I'm really want to get some romance suspense books series started. And so we're going to pick, I've got, 7, 8 wheels set up. All of them are set up for continuing different series that I'm in the middle of. And then I'll pick 3 or 4 to start new series. And I'll have separate wheels for those. So remember to hit like, hit subscribe, and leave me comments. If you've read these books, I want to hear about it. If you liked them, if you didn't like them. And if you can recommend other books by the same authors, that would be great too. So help me out, support me, hit subscribe. Thank you, friends. Okay, first wheel is going to be series. These next first 4 or 5 wheels are going to be series that I'm in the middle of. Different series that I'm in the middle of. Like I said, there's about 20. I couldn't even get them all on the wheels. So we'll spin the first wheel and see what comes up. Okay, the Done and Dusted series. I read the first book. Okay, so Swift and Saddled is the second book in the series by Lila Sage. I have not read this. I enjoyed the first book. I think I gave it 3.75 or 4 stars. So I'm excited to continue on with this series. I know that most people said this is their least favorite of the series, but it's short, it's quick. And I'm pretty light and easy on romances. I'm not really a hard critic on romance books at all. So so that'll be the first one for March. Okay, we'll start that wheel, and I've got about 4 things on this one. Oh, okay, Powerless. And I read the first Powerless book, and the second book is Reckless, but there's a 1.5 book, which I already own. So I'll read the 1.5 book. I just already put it aside. I haven't started it yet, but I put it aside to read, since it's just a short one, that I could get that done pretty quickly anyway. So we'll read Powerful by Lauren Roberts and get ready for Reckless. Again, this one has had mixed reviews, but but we'll see. So that will go number 2. Start the wheel. All right. The Bourbon Boys. I love the first book in this series. This one, I love these covers too. I read Bourbon and Lies. I think I read that in January. So this one I'll continue by Victoria Wilder. And I'll read the second book in this series, Bourbon and Secrets. And this one, I believe that a burlesque dancer comes to town. And she is actually trying to help solve some sort of a undercover operation, and is working with the FBI as a burlesque dancer. And she gets involved with one of the Bourbon brothers. So I'm excited to read that one. Love these covers too. They're so beautiful. If I can spin the wheel. And I know Magnolia Parks and the Addicted series and the Dirty Air series are all in here. Addicted series. Okay, anyway, the next one on my list for the Addicted series is Addicted After All by Krista and Rebecca Ritchie. So if you don't know much about this series, I recommend you read them in order if you're going to read them, but they're not for everyone. This is following, in this particular book and a lot of this series, we're following Lily and Lo. Lily is in the very beginning addicted to sex, and Lo is addicted to alcohol. So they have all kinds of issues, and they enable each other constantly, and they love each other. So, and throughout the books, they're working through these problems. And then you get the books of the Lily's sisters, which is the Calloway sisters. So you read those in this series also. But then we're back to Lily and Lo on this one, and we're continuing their story. The last I left off, Lo had been clean. He had gone into rehabilitation and had been clean for quite a while. And Lily was also doing well with her not looking at porn, and not, they're limiting their sex and that kind of thing. So these books do have a fair amount of sex in them, but so if you don't like that, they may not be for you. And they're not plot-driven books. If you're looking for a plot, these books are not for you. You're basically just following these characters through their life. And in the beginning I was just giving them like 3 stars, but the more I read, the more I become attached to the characters. So they get higher scores. So anyway, yes, so I'm excited to continue the series on that one. So we'll continue that one. If you have already read that series, let me know what you think of that one. I think I'm going to do a few. That was 4. So I think I'm going to do 3 on starting a new series. So I got 4 of continuous series, and we'll start the wheel on. So all of these series that are on this wheel, I have not started any of them, but I have at least the first book in all of them. The Twisted series. Okay, Twisted Love by Anna Huang. This is just the first book in the Twisted series. That's all I know. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this one. I know there's been some mixed reviews on this series, but let me know. Comment and tell me what you think of it. Okay. Another series I'm going to start again. I haven't read any books in any of these. Sunday Morning. Sunday Morning by Jewel E. Ann. Let's see. Sarah is a preacher's daughter and a people pleaser. And she's graduating high school and following her dream of singing in Nashville. And the only thing standing in her way is the entire town of Devil's Hill, Missouri. They think she will marry Matt, the son of the town's richest rancher. But she's not so sure about her future husband. So, so this one I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews, 2 reviews, I think, on from booktubers that I follow, and they both liked it. I know they gave it over 4 stars. So, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I know the second book, I think, just came out this year, at the beginning of this year. So, so I'll get the first one read in that one. So that will be good. The Runaway Ranch series. All right, the first book, this book's by Ava Hunter. Again, that'll be a new author for me. I've never read Ava Hunter before, but I know that her books are romantic suspense, so I'm excited about that. I know that I watch Jessica from Peace Love Books. She's one of the booktubers I watch, and she really liked this series. So, so we'll go ahead and give this one a try. So this one, it says Charlie Montgomery is a grumpy rancher, and he dislikes the girl from the start. I don't know what her name is. It doesn't say on here. It doesn't say on the back, rather. He dislikes me from the second we meet. He warns me away from him and from their town. And what he doesn't know is I'm armed with a bucket list and a secret. There's no way I'm leaving. I'll just keep my distance. So anyway, so that one looks fun. Okay, and one more of starting a new series. Whoops. One more for starting a series. So we'll have 4 books. I'll do 8 this month on my list. 4 where I'm continuing a series and 4 where I'm starting new series. So, and I've got, again, 3 series that I haven't started on this. The Summer I Saved You. Oh, no. It's The Summer I Fell. Sorry, that's the second book in the series. The first one that I haven't read is called The Summer We Fell. The second one is The Summer I Saved You. So that series is right here. The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O'Rourke. So I have not read this one. It looks like Boyfriend's Best Friend and Enemies to Lovers, and obviously very handsome man. So it'll be fun. He was my boyfriend's best friend and the bane of my existence. I wanted to hate Luke Taylor. I did hate him. I just never hated him enough. So tragedy happens a decade later and has brought them back together. So anyway, interesting, fun. We'll see if it's worth continuing this series or not. But okay, so wrap up. Have The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O'Rourke. Let me know if you've read this book. Tame the Heart by Ava Hunter, the Runaway Ranch series. Starting off that series, Sunday Morning by Jewel E. Ann. By the way, she also, let's see, yeah. And so that'll be the first book in that series. Twisted Love by Anna Huang, also the first book in the series. So I'll be starting 4 new series. And then I'll be continuing 4 series. Addicted After All by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Bourbon and Secrets by Victoria Wilder. And Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. So it is a month of series, so I'm excited. Friends, hit like, hit subscribe, leave me comments, and until next time, happy reading.